Hey, good evening, everyone. How you doing?
Good evening,
Good
teacher.
evening.
How are
Good
you?
evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good evening. How you doing today?
I have a lot of work.
Really?
I'm tired.
Teacher, the class is finished at 8 o'clock today, right?
Why? No,
It's Friday. No,
I know it's Friday. Mm, I know it's
okay.
Friday.
I want to drink beer.
You feel like drinking beers tonight?
I stopped to drink beer, teacher.
You stop
To
drinking beers.
drinking beer
Why? Why?
because I had a child and I can't drink.
In front of him.
Excuse me?
In front of him.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to start the class. Today we're going to start the new topic of this week, right? Of the first week. We're going to focus on a simple present passive or passive voice in simple present. Just let me give you an idea about this topic. We have active.
Sí, una pregunta referente a lo de la actividad, no hay problema si se escanea, porque como hay, para que no salga,
We have active forms and we have passive forms. For example, people speak English in Ireland. This is the active form. So what about the passive form? The passive form is English is spoken in Ireland. What about the meaning? The meaning is exactly the same. But in your active or in our active form, we focus on the subject, okay? But in our passive form, we focus on the object. So in our active form, our attention is on the subject. But in our passive form, our attention is on the object. Okay, so this is for you to have an idea about this topic. But I'm going to go really deep into this topic and we are going to watch a video. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Hi, and welcome to Learn. Today we'll focus on the passive form using the present simple. You ready? Let's take a look. The first sentence is, the gardener waters the flower. In this case, our attention is focused on the gardener. But what if we want to focus our attention on the flower? Then we would say the flower by the gardener. See if you can guess. The flower is watered by the gardener. So how do we make the passive? Well, the object, in this case, the flower, becomes the subject of the sentence. And the subject, in this case, the gardener, goes at the end of the sentence and it's preceded by the word by.
Okay. So this is the active form. The gardener waters the flower. What is the gardener? The subject or the object?
Subject.
Is the subject. You can't see, right? Okay, so the gardener is the subject. And what about the flower?
The object.
Is the object. Okay. So in your active forms, you have this structure: subject, verb, object. Okay. The subject performs the action. and the object receives the action. Okay, so this is active. But what about the passive? What happens? The object goes at the beginning and the subject goes at the end. Okay? Why? Because in our passive form, we care or we focus on the object rather than the subject. Okay? So this is the core of this sentence, right? Our object, not the subject, okay? In our passive form. But in our active form, the most important is the subject. Are we clear on this? Are we clear on this?
More or less, teacher.
Okay, let me ask you questions. Jennifer. Jennifer,
Yes.
okay. What's the most important part in the active form? The subject
The subject.
or the object?
The subject.
The subject, okay, all right. And what about in our passive form? What is the most important? The subject or the object?
The object.
The object, okay, all right. So, look at these two lines, okay? The gardener, which is my subject right here, this is active. And this is passive. Okay, so the subject in my active example goes at the end in my passive example. Okay, and the flower, which is the object in my active example, goes at the beginning in my passive example.
Okay.
So what's the structure? For active, you have subject plus, plus verb plus object. Okay, you don't see. Okay, subject plus verb plus object. Subject plus verb plus object. This is the structure in our active voice. But what about in our passive voice? Can you please, Oswaldo, give me the structure?
Excuse me, teacher, repeat, please.
Okay, give me the structure in our passive voice. What do you need first? What goes at the beginning?
The object,
Subject or the object?
object,
And then
verb to be,
okay, then to be, then
subject,
water, water,
verb, continuous form,
is it continuous or past participle form?
participe,
Okay, all right. Verb 3, because verb 1 is the base form. Verb 2 is the simple past. And verb 3 is the past participle form. So for this topic, you need to learn the verbs.
okay.
Mandatory. So object plus to be plus verb 3 plus
Preposition or complement.
okay, all right, plus by and
Subject,
finally we have the subject. Okay, all right, are we clear now, or at least better?
yes, teacher.
Okay.
So what happens to the verb? The active form is the gardener waters. The passive form is the flower is watered. Waters is watered. So when we use present simple, in order to make it passive, we need to use the verb to be in the present simple, so in this case is, and the past participle of the verb, in this case, watered. But you might say, this is all very complicated. Why do we need the passive form anyway? Well, actually, sometimes you really need it. Sometimes it's just because you want to focus your attention on some
Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right.
Teacher.
Okay, Diana. Diana,
Tell me. Teacher. Hello.
Finish the class.
Wee. See you on Monday, teacher. Bye.
why? What happened?
You told
Huh?
you told finish the class.
No, when?
Okay.
So, Diana, did you hear the question?
No.
Teacher, si está hablando no se le escucha.
Okay, hold on. Don't leave, right? Don't leave. I'll be right back.
Ok. Si estuviéramos en el colegio, estuviéramos haciendo un gran relajo ahorita.
Vos sos el anfitrión, Diana.
Hagámoslo. Ah, pues hagámoslo. ¿Quién dice que no se puede?
Démosle.
Démosle.
Saquen la cerveza afuera.
Ay, qué tiempos, bichos, qué tiempos.
Saquen el trago.
Uy, ahora todos
Uy,
estos niveles.
Yo creí que iban a poner así música, reggaetón o algo, pero ya salió el saquen el trago.
No, hasta ahí ya no llega, era sano mi bachillerato entonces. Lo
No,
más que
y-
llegaba
y-
era...
y que solamente alcohol se puede tragar. Hay agüita, cafecito.
No, en mi tiempo lo más heavy que había que era, que llegaban de goma los compañeros, pero no llevaban trago
Uy, ya.
ahí.
Nada
Pero-
más.
Respetaban el centro de estudios, al menos.
Sí,
No, mis
Sí,
compañeros sí metían alcohol.
fue. Tipo el
Bueno,
contact center, que en los pachones de agua metían las bebidas, los pichas.
Uy, así.
Sí, en el
Ley de 5 minutos ya pasaron, ya me voy.
Ya no es la ley del cuarto.
Uy,
No, eso es presencial, pero virtual solo son
y
5.
hacían la lista ahí de los que habían llegado y nos íbamos.
Un escrito y lo voy a tomar. Ahí está.
Ay, qué tiempo, qué vieja me acabo de sentir.
Yo también, ya eso fue hace un montón de tiempo.
2005, 2004, creo que el 2004 y 2005. Y estamos en el ay, no, qué vieja me siento.
Mejor ni contés.
No, mejor no. Qué tiempos.
Ya, sí, mira, un día de estos me puse a hacer cuentas de cuándo fue que me gradué de la universidad. Me sentí vieja.
Yo también me gradué en el 2000. No, yo me gradué en el 2015. No hace tanto.
Yo en el
Está bichita,
2012.
hombre.
¿Cómo?
Está jovencita, ya vio. Yo mejor ni les cuento.
Yo en el 2012.
Era en el 86, compañera.
No, hombre, doctora, tampoco.
Bueno, ya les pasé la lista al grupo, chicos. Se pueden retirar.
Bueno, entonces dejémosle mensaje al teacher, ya pasaron, todo está contabilizado ahí.
Escriban en
Le
el
dejo
pizarrón.
la asistencia.
Mandémosla al WhatsApp. Ojalá se le haya caído la red al teacher. Uy, perdón, pensé.
Ahí
I'm
viene.
here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm
I
here.
make. What's happening, teacher?
Yeah, the internet.
Es Tigo.
Yes.
Pues ya le voy a dar de baja para que no se pueda conectar. Yo estoy en esa área, ya se lo voy a botar.
You better fix my internet.
Yes, I can.
You
On
better fix
But
my
in this moment, it's
Oh, sí, on Monday.
On Monday, ya, ya salí, no estoy de turno.
Okay. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the video.
You really need it. Sometimes it's just because you want to. You might say, this is all very complicated. Why do we need the passive form anyway? Well, actually, sometimes you really need it. Sometimes it's just because you want to focus your attention on something different. For example, look at the sentence, mechanics fix cars.
So I was asking Diana. Diana, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So is this sentence active or passive? Mechanics fix cars. Is this active or passive?
Active.
You think? You think it's active? Actually, yes. But you're not sure, right, Diana?
I'm confused. No, I'm not sure.
It's active, all right? It's active. What is the structure? So that's why I gave you the structure, so you can identify when it's an active and when it's passive. So mechanics is subject, it's verb, and cars, object. Okay, so this is an active form.
Here, where do you think your attention is focused on? Mechanics. But if we want to focus our attention on cars, we're going to say cars are fixed by mechanics.
And what about this sentence, Brenda?
It's passive.
It's passive, okay? So you have the object at the beginning, right? And the subject at the end.
So that's the number one reason. Number two reason, sometimes you just don't know who does the action. For example, people say running is good for you. But who is people? Who are they? We don't know, and it's not really important to know. So in this case, we can use the passive form and just say, running is said to be good for you. We don't know who says it, but it's okay. We still have the information that we want. Okay, so are you ready to try now?
So what do we need, or what do we use the passive form for? The first reason is to focus our attention on the object. Okay, second, when we don't know who the subject is, when we don't know who the subject is, who or what the subject is. Okay. And the third reason is that we use passive to sound more formal. Okay, so we have three reasons why we use passive voice.
Here are a few examples. Let's take a look at example number 1. Police officers catch thieves. Thieves are caught by police officers. Does John pick you up? Are you picked up by John? Jane does not clean the house. The house is not cleaned by Jane. There you go. Now you know how to use the passive form. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Okay. Let's write down some examples. Active. Say Mary loves Peter. Second. My mother always eat pupusas at night. Okay. Number 3. People love.
Teacher,
Tell me.
I have a question in the second sentences. The verb eat need the letter S.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was
The
it
third.
was
Okay.
yeah, the third person form. Yeah, but it was a typo mistake. Okay, so people love. People love. Alberto, can you please help me complete this sentence?
Yes, teacher. People loves.
You need an object.
Hola.
Okay, people love. Let's try to use another verb because we used love in the first one. So
Okay.
people
People runs
Mhm.
run at afternoon
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
Okay. But in this case, Alberto, do we have an object?
No.
Remember that the
People.
object receives the action, so we
Okay.
only have subject.
People buy.
Buy, okay.
Buy the vegetables. People buy vegetable in the supermarket.
Okay. At the supermarket.
At the supermarket.
Okay. All right, Brenda, can you please give me another active example? Active.
Eh, running fast on the street.
Could you please repeat, Brenda?
Running fast on the street. No, ¿verdad?
Okay, in that case, you don't have an object. But
Yes.
what about Laura feeds her pet? Do you know the meaning of feed? Do you know the meaning of feed?
Yes, teacher.
What is the meaning?
Alimentar.
Okay, so Laura feeds her pet. Rosie, give me another example.
My mom cooks the my mom cooks scrambled eggs for the dinner.
Scrambled eggs
For the dinner.
for dinner. Okay. All right. Now I want you to give me the passive form. Give me the passive form. What about number one?
Peter loves by Mary.
Peter. Okay.
It's love.
Since this is passive,
Peter
using the
is
simple
loved
present,
by Mary.
we're going to use the verb to be. Okay. So Peter is or are?
Is.
Okay. Is
Love.
loved
By
Mary.
by Mary. Okay. Sarah, continue please with number two.
The pupusas are eaten by my mother at night.
Pupusas
Are eaten.
are, what is the past participle form of eat? Eat is present, ate is past, and the past participle form?
eating.
Eaten.
Eaten.
Okay. Eaten, eaten, Repeat, eaten.
Eaten
Mhm. Eaten, yes. So pupusas are eaten
by my mother
by my mother
at night.
at night. Okay. What about number 3? Elizabeth?
Vegetable is
Vegetable
mhm,
is or are?
are.
Because it's plural, right? So
Right.
vegetables are,
Are by the
okay. What is the past participle form?
Both.
By, but.
but
Mhm. Vegetables are bought.
by people
In
at the
this,
supermarket.
okay, in this case, people is not necessary. Why? Because we already know that people buy vegetables, right? Only people, because animals cannot, all right? So
Mhm.
when you have an example like this, right? When the subject is really obvious, so it's not necessary to mention it. So vegetables are bought at the supermarket. We already know that people buy vegetables. So it's not necessary in this case because it's obvious. All right?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Right.
Number 4. Number 4, Karen. Karen?
No.
Okay, number 4. Laura feeds her pet.
Feeds Laura her pet. No.
Okay. First, the object. The object, Karen.
Pet feeds.
Her pet. Or we can say
Laura's pet
Laura's pet is or are?
is
Is
singular.
fed. Yes, is fed by her. Okay. And the last one.
Okay.
What about the last one? What about the last one? My mom cooks scrambled eggs for dinner. Was the object? Victor.
Eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
The object is scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Is or are?
Are.
Scrambled eggs are?
Cooked.
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 Cooked. By?
Or by my mom.
Okay. Scrambled eggs are cooked for dinner by?
By my mom.
By my mom. Okay. By mom, okay, or by my mom. So are we clear on this? Is the topic better now? Is the topic better now? Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Hi, teacher.
I'm asking you.
Could you repeat, please?
Is it clear now? Hey guys, can you please do me a favor?
Clear of the water.
Okay, clear as water. Can you please do me
Our
a
chat
favor?
teacher is
Okay.
clear by like.
All right, do me a favor, please. Okay. I want you to turn on your cameras right now. Please do me that favor.
Teacher, but me one moment.
Okay.
Teacher?
Yeah, Diana?
Me one moment.
Okay.
She's sleeping, teacher.
Sometimes I feel you know something when you have your cameras
Yeah,
on.
nice.
I feel like if I am talking to myself. Sometimes I feel like if I am talking to myself because I don't see anybody, right? Just Brenda. So it's kind of, I don't know, weird. Okay.
Punto extra, teacher, por tener la cámara así.
That's good. Yeah, good idea. Starting on Monday. Okay, I'm going to give you an extra point if you have your camera on. Yes. Good idea, Rosie. I like it.
But do it, teacher.
Rosie, please.
Okay, yes.
Fix my
all right, yeah.
internet.
If you want if you want the extra point, okay. Turn up your camera. And if you don't turn up your camera, I'm going to discard the extra point.
Okay. Just say it.
Teacher, how do you say mi internet me va a dejar perder?
Rosie,
Hola.
Your internet.
todos.
Ok, deben la Mac del equipo y aquí se los reinicia.
All right. So, is this topic easier than the previous one? Than gerunds and infinitives? Yes, right?
It's more easy.
Is this topic easier? Yes, right? Okay. So on Schoology, you have some vocabulary. And I want you to, please, I want you to study this weekend. Because you need to learn the verbs. If you take a look, you have this folder that says extra vocabulary. Regular and irregular verbs list. So, because for this topic, for passive forms, you need the past participle form, okay? And you have the translation in Spanish, right? So it's easier to understand. So look, this is the list you need to study. Okay? Irregular. Regular. And you have the pronunciation. Accept, accepted. Count, counted. So you have the pronunciation. We are going to take a look at the pronunciation later. Okay? So on Monday, I'm going to ask you some questions about this. So please study this weekend. Do you promise to study?
I
Do you
promise,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, I'll see. I'll see.
I I I I teacher because I work on the weekend.
You work on weekends.
This weekend, yes.
Okay.
Ajá, sí, ahí donde me hacen.
Okay, can you
Ay,
please
a mí tampoco.
write down some examples on the chat using the passive form, the simple present passive form, at least one example. Okay. Try to write out your examples, please, on the chat using the passive form. Oh, but that's active, Jennifer. I want you to use the simple present passive. What is the structure? What is the structure? First, the object. Second, the verb to be. Then, okay, all right. Diana says a dinner is cooked by my mom. Dinner is cooked by my mom. Okay, one more example.
Just one, teacher.
Just one example, yes. T-shirt is washed by my sister. Okay, very good, Elizabeth. One more example. I have Diana's example, Elizabeth example, okay, and the rest. Brenda, doctors attended to patients, but in this case, patients are the object. So patients are attended patients are attended by the doctors. The report is finished by Myra. Okay, the dog is slept by the vet. Okay, yeah, that's correct, Emerson. Veterinarian, by the veterinarian. 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 Veterinarian is the pronunciation.
Okay,
Okay,
veterinary.
just to know, right? Your house is built by the engineers. Okay, the car is okay. What is the past the past participle form of drive? Drive, drove, and drive, drove, and driven. Hmm? The car is driven. It is driven by my father. Okay. Rosie, I walked in the park. Okay, that's active. That's active.
That's up. Okay.
I walked in the park. That's active form. My grandma is visited by me yesterday. Oh, okay. All right, Jennifer. My grandma was visited by me yesterday. In this case, you use was because you're using yesterday, and yesterday refers to the past, not to the present. Okay? But we are little by little, right? We are just studying the simple present passive. Okay. All right, thank you guys for your examples. Go to Schoology, please. Go to Schoology. You're going to practice more. Are you in?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So week number 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second, please. Okay, week number 1. Then you click on extra practice, and then you find the last link. It says simple present passive. Is the last one, simple present passive. Do you find it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
All right. So this is the exercise. This is the guide. Look, present simple passive voice. Okay. So the active, the passive. Right here you have the structure again. Okay, they play football. Football is played by them. Okay, so you have right here the explanation. Okay, letter A, complete the sentences using is, am, or are to make passive. Okay, letter B, complete each sentence using present simple passive form of the suitable verb. Okay, so you're going to use these verbs to complete these sentences, right? Of course, you need to use the verb in past participle form. Letter C, make these active sentences into passive. These are active sentences, and you're going to make them into passive. Okay? Can you please join the room? Elizabeth? Elizabeth,
Ay, teacher. Ya lo
join.
estaba trabajando, no había visto. Estaba en el link.
Okay,
Voy,
all right.
voy.
Hey, Teresa. Teresa? Teresa, do you hear me? Alberto?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Give me the answers, please. Read the complete sentence and you give me the answer.
Okay. The
test.
test is
The test is prepared by the teacher.
yes.
Okay, all right. Number 2.
Where cans are
Carried by the attendant.
carried by the attendant. The license is
checked by the police. Okay, my cars
are repaired by the mechanic. Mechanic. Okay.
Yes. The programs
are installed in my computer.
Okay. Number 6.
The hostel bills are
Because it's brutal. Yes, are paid by my uncle. 7.
the building is
Painted
by my painter.
by the painter. Okay,
the
water
water is boiled on the stove on the stove by my sister.
Okay.
The is
carried with the trucks. Okay, number 10.
The boxes are
loaded
by the workers.
Okay, 11.
I am invited by my friend for his birthday party.
Okay, number 12.
Roll is decorated with
colorful
light.
Okay, all right. Rosie. Letter B.
Letter B. The room is decorated by the maid.
By the maid. Okay.
Houses are cleaned for the wedding party.
Something is wrong right here. The room is decorated by the maid or is cleaned by the maid?
Maybe with both, teacher.
The room is
Dinner
cleaned.
and in decorate.
And houses
are decorated for the wedding party.
For the wedding party. Yes. Okay.
Plants are weathered by my brother. Watered, no sé cómo se pronuncia.
Watered. The pronunciation is
watered. Watered by my brother.
No, I can't do it. All right. It's difficult to.
Okay, number 4.
All right.
Is cake is baked by my mother.
Watered. Watered. Like this. Rosie.
Worried.
Watered.
Worried.
Watered. Watered. Rosie,
Worried.
repeat. Watered.
Worried.
Watered.
Worried. Worried.
All right. So plants are watered by my
By my
brother.
brother. Number 4, cake is baked by my mother.
Is baked.
Baked.
Is baked by my mother. Okay, the test.
The tests are take by the students.
Are taken by the students. And the bill.
The bill are
Singular or plural, Rosie?
no. What is the meaning of bill? I forgot, teacher.
Bill. When you pay. When you pay something.
Okay, the bill is paid by my friend.
Okay,
It's
paid
not
by my
paid,
friend.
teacher. It's not irregular verb, paid.
No, it's regular, paid.
Okay.
It's regular.
Okay.
Okay, all right. All right. Sarah, letter C, please.
Okay. A birthday party is organized by theirs.
A birthday party is organized by
Theirs.
Did you check it?
By them.
Did you check this part? Se las marcó como buena cuando pusieron by them. ¿No la chequearon?
No.
No,
Okay, all right. A birthday
no lo
party.
ponía bueno.
La pone malo.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe is a birthday party is organized.
I think la tengo mala porque no puse A.
So Diana, is a birthday party is organized by them or a birthday party is organized?
A birthday party is organized.
That's it, right?
Teacher, yo no había chequeado y cuando chequeé ese de is paid me salió mala.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Oh, sorry. Because this is the correct spelling form. This is the correct spelling form.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So all age people played football. Continue, please, Sarah.
Football is played by all age people.
Three.
The thief is followed by the police.
The thief is followed by the police. Okay. Number 4.
All types of books are printed by theirs.
Are printed by.
Printed by theirs.
I think it's
the same case.
yeah. I think it's without them. So all types of books are printed. Number 5.
Computers are repaired by Salim.
Are repaired.
Repaired by Salim.
By Salim. Okay. And
The last one,
you don't have it.
no.
Okay. Who has it? A beauty.
Parlor shop.
In our area.
In our area.
Is
Run.
That's
Run.
it. Yeah, it's run. What is the
verb run
is
is with you or with
that's
a?
my question. That's my question. Did you check the list? What is the past participle form?
From.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
R-A-N.
R-A-N. Okay. This is present or past. R-U-N. Diana?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. All right. What is the base form? Can you please spell the base form of the verb? Present.
R-U-N.
Okay. R-U-N. Okay. What is the simple past? What is the simple past?
Run? No.
Okay, so
R-A-N.
okay, all right. Look, present is run. Yes. Past is, what is the simple past?
R-A-N.
R-A-N. Okay. And the past participle form?
R-U-N.
R-U-N, exactly. All right.
Okay.
R-U-N. Okay, so let's check it out. Why?
Teacher, is the subject she?
Oh, I forgot the verb to be. A beauty parlor shop is. A beauty parlor shop in our area is run by her, maybe. Computers are repaired by someone. So you need guys the subject at the end. Yes, a birthday party is organized by them, for example. All type of books are printed by them. A beauty parlor shop in our area is run by her.
Teacher. Pero no lo pone bueno si ponemos them. O here. Al menos a mí me lo puso como malo.
También.
Tendría que ser they y she.
No.
Supongo. No sé los demás, porque a mí sí me lo puso como malo.
Yo también lo puse con their y me lo puso malo. Así que quizás en la, no sé si será así, they, she, como tú mencionas.
Do you have it wrong? Do you have it wrong? ¿Se los pone malo?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me check it out. Just let me check one. The birthday party is organized by but look, take a look at this. This is still wrong. A birthday party is organized by they. That is not correct. And this is still wrong. So the page has a problem because the correct, I mean, you can say a birthday party is organized, okay, or a birthday party is organized by them, but you don't say by they. So
their teacher is no.
they is not correct. You need the word them.
Okay. Them.
Yeah,
They are similar to they.
is the object. Is the object pronoun. Yes, is the object pronoun. So, but the correct form is, Elizabeth, the correct form is, a birthday party is organized by them, or a birthday party is organized. But it's a mistake, right? It's a mistake that the page has. It's their own mistake, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Questions? Questions?
No question.
No.
No questions? You sure?
No, teacher.
All right. So in order to recap, in order to finish the class, Okay, let's see how many sentences you can give me using the passive form in less than 3 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm going to set a time limit of 3 minutes. And I'm going to start with you, Sarai.
Can you repeat, please,
Okay.
teacher?
Let's see how many sentences you can give me in 3 minutes using the passive form. Okay, using the passive form. You're going to have only 3 minutes. Okay, so you say the first one. Okay, I'm going to give you the active form and you're going to give me the passive form. Elizabeth.
Okay, okay.
All right, and then Emerson continues, then Brenda, Karen. Okay, good. Right quick. Okay. So, are you ready, Elizabeth?
I guess.
All right.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, start now. Okay, Peter Pan invites Wendy to Neverland. Okay, give me the passive form, right quick.
Wendy, Wendy are invited by Peter Pan to Neverland.
When are invited?
Invited.
Wendy is invited to Neverland by Peter Pan.
Okay.
Okay, all right, that was wrong. Next, Emerson. The secretary answers the phone calls. Emerson?
The phone calls the phone calls answer. No.
Don't forget the B, don't forget the B. The phone calls
Is answered by the secretary.
phone calls are answered by the secretary. Okay, are.
Okay.
Plural. Brenda, she applies lipstick. Brenda, time is running.
Lipstick are applied for hair.
Lipstick is applied, Brenda. Simple as that, okay? Lipstick is singular, okay?
Okay.
Karen.
Okay.
Thomas feeds the hens.
I don't see.
Huh? You don't see?
No.
You don't see?
No. I see she applies lipstick.
Okay, but I have the other. Now?
No, maybe it's my internet, teacher.
Okay. And the rest, what do you see?
I see Thomas feed.
The hands are
Okay.
fed by Thomas.
The hands are fed by Thomas. Very good. Okay. Sarah.
The cake is garnished by Carol.
Good. Guillermo.
The jeans is hangs Polly.
The jeans are hung by Polly. Okay.
Okay.
Oswaldo.
Hello.
Jerry kicks Tom.
He, well, I don't know. Tom is kids Jerry.
Tom is kicked by Jerry.
By Jerry. Okay.
Okay, all right. Very
Pobre
good. I
Tom.
mean, we need to practice this topic, but I think that you have understood the structure, right? And why this happens, right? But remember, you have some homework for this weekend. You're going to learn, or at least you're going to study the verbs, the list that you have on Schoology. Okay, so please do it because that's really important. Okay, so let's go over the attendance. You say present when you hear your name. Okay. Susana Lemus. Okay, missing. Natalie Guadalupe. Okay, Jonathan Canizales. Okay, Jennifer Castellón.
Present.
Guillermo Chacón.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Saraí Reyes.
Present, teacher.
Randy Espinosa.
Present.
Sara.
Present, teacher.
Víctor Lazo. Víctor. Okay. Rocío López. Rocío López. Okay. Diana Gómez.
Present.
Rosy Mejía. Rosy.
Presente, teacher. Present.
All right. Carlos Palma. Alberto Raimundo.
Present.
Diego Rivas. Okay. Teresa Rodríguez. Oswaldo Velázquez.
Present.
Enrique Ventura.
Present, teacher.
Karen Zavala.
Present.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Bien pocos se conectaron ahora.